Konami may have banned Appaloosa, but the best decks in the format can easily set up an Omni-Negate to allow them to combo off like crazy. I swear, bro, the more Yu-Gi-Oh change, the more it stays the same. We have the Hollow Anti-Meta. Yeah, this card is a fusion summon card which is easily searchable and can easily set up an Omni-Negate on the opponent field. Yeah, I'm talking about this card. Azamina, Ilya, Sylvia. Yeah, a lot of us in them, I'm telling you. So basically what this card does is when your opponent activates a card or an effect, bro, that's crazy, an effect also, sure, my goodness, you can tribute this card and negate the activation. Yeah, negate the effect, my apologies, negate the effect. Yeah, so basically you're not gonna Nibiru that board, you're not gonna draw that board. You unlike Appaloosa, right, which is monster negation, this is an omni negate, which means it negates
everything.
However, insects are not gonna accept this sitting down or crawling. Oh my goodness, we have Retaliating C, which is one searchable, easily searchable in the deck, and it's also a restrict status. So if you're thinking of playing that free, you're all fine. You're all fine. So basically, when the opponent activates a spell card that includes this effect of a special summon of a monster or monsters, you can activate this effect and special summon it. Now, when this card is face up on the field, all cards sent to the graveyard are banished. So this card on itself neutralizes the Azamina card, like destructively. Like it just does. But what's great about this also, when this card is sent to the graveyard, it allows us to search some of our best starters in the deck. So you cannot go wrong playing this. Now we're gonna see the effect of Retaliating C in full effect. We are playing against meta. The opponent is going for that quick opening that allows it to have an Omni Negate on the field. And this is what makes meta so effective now. Very early on, they can have an Omni Negate on the field and just play Yu-Gi-Oh for free, bro. That's crazy. But instead players now have, well, they have always had their very own shifter to particular cards, and now given that certain cards, meta cards, are now playing these cards instead are in a very good spot because this triggers the effect of Retaliating C, and since it's on the field, this card basically does not meet the requirement because it has to send cards to the graveyard to special summon the Omni Negate monster. But unfortunately, these cards are banished, and this on its own already cripples the opponent, and they are unable to play Yu-Gi-Oh because some of the best decks are in need of the graveyard. Now that you guys have learned exactly how that card works or can affect meta, let's dig into some more. Wow, bro, we get it in the draw. I love this part. I love being droll here because in a recent discussion in one of the videos posted during this marathon of Battlewasp, and Insectors, we was discussing the Droll versus Nibiru. And I personally was in a team of being Droll versus Nibiru in this deck. And this video is a prime example that, getting Droll sometimes is not bad because we can still establish somewhat of a board as opposed to getting hit by Nibiru. Your hand has to be really cracked to be able to play into a Nibiru, to have an okay board in the event you don't. But if you get Nibiru, still end up establishable. Sometimes it's not possible, but sometimes, we can sit on some form of interruptions even with a Droll. And here this is a prime example. We get Droll, we cannot search, unfortunately. Well, so we're still gonna try to end on something which is most likely some monster negations, but unfortunately, yeah, life is not that easy when you're playing a budget player because the opponent comes down yet a Droll and an Imperm, bro. A Droll and an Imperm, that's straight up crazy. But we still has a stack is 4,300. Non-targeted destruction, yeah, that's good. But what's great, we also have the Retaliating C in hand, and I love this format. I love having this kind of hand because it definitely helps. And we are gonna see this card put in the work here quite easy. Wow, my god, this guy starts with another Imperm, bro. This is just straight up crazy. Goes into the wanted, yeah. And from here, I'm already smiling because I'm like, bro, this guy is gonna run straight into a brick wall. Because this won't end well. Yeah, he draws the card. I'm smiling here. Nah, bro, all these cards are gonna get banished. Nothing's gonna be summoned to the field. But you know what, bro, I swear, bro, this guy gets a draw and he draws into an evening match. Here, guys, we're gonna see a bit of misplay here. My apologies, but this misplay still end up being a crack combo, so that is fine technically. All right, let's see. Basically, the plan I would have done here, or what was best, I somehow should have distributed this card, activate the effect, and then I would special summon this monster back, and attack for OTK. Yeah, that should have been game. But bro, I was feeling hungry. I was feeling greedy, bro. I'm a competitions guy, so we always go for the combos. I get Monk back to the field, activate Monk effect. I do search for the Wisteria of the War. This card is cracked. Trust me, this card is cracked. This card is really, really good, especially in some matchups. It's really nice. All right. Then what I do, I tribute this card, activate the effect of Soma. Then I go into the Pico. This card is a great tribute. This card is a very good discard folder because it basically sets itself back. So why not activate the effect of Pico to attach the the Almighty himself? And what I love, this is why I play this card, right? I play the Ultimate Grit Insert. So whenever I attach to a monster and defense is higher than 2500, because this card can be special summoned if you contain a monster, insert monster with more than 2000 or more defense, you can special summon this guy. So that way, when I have the attach, I don't have to link summon to get the monster that attach with the attach equipped monster, sorry, to the graveyard. I can basically just summon this and get the effect of our Renaissance insert. Basically here I go for the Beat Trooper Sting Lancer, get my nice search here. The opponent has monsters in the graveyard, so we all fine, boom. But unfortunately bro, it's not enough damage. So this was a big misplay here. But the most important thing or aspect of this duel is basically setting up the Retasliating C and show you guys how effective it is. But we still end up on a quite really good board. The opponent is top decking. Nah, but we ain't breaking this board. Monster negation, we have the effect to get rid of cards, double DD Crow in the graveyard. Nah, bro, we're looking good. We're looking good. So despite the misplay, it is still flexy. We are still good. But you guys saw how effective the Retasliating C was and how it can be in these matchups. Now let's check out some more. What I love about the Retasliating C is the fact that it's also searchable. So a searchable hand trap is quite crazy. We don't have Maxi, unfortunately, which is an inset, but we do have the Retasliating C that we can search for, and allows us to have that access to interrupting the opponent if they were to go into. So yeah, so you basically send the Goki Pole. Goki Pole is what allows you to search. Normally you'd be searching the Renaissance inset, but the fact that we already have a copy of Renaissance inset, I'm just gonna search for the Retasliating C just for a backup play, because you guys already seen how effective it is. It gets on the field. It's easily a shifter and a searcher in one card. So there's no way you're not happy to see this card in hand or happy to search this card. So we're just establishing a really good board here with the Retasliating C in hand. But I'm feeling super good. And this is one of my favorite end boards. So this end board basically is it gives you a double monster negation into some monsters, right? Because what you can do after the Crusader King activate effect, it goes in the defense, right? And now special summons your Sting the Poison, which is also a monster negation. So you get double monster negation, and with Sting the Poison reaching on the field, you get that search again, bro. Alright, we're playing against Runic here. Now here you're gonna see this is a fine example of this card, because the opponent activates the Smithing Storm, using the effect to special summon one Runic monster, which triggers the effect of Retasliating C. Now, this is really gonna hurt Runic because Runic needs the card in the graveyard. So now all cards are now gonna go banish onto the field. This card is just so good. The opponent is gonna play TTT to try and steal my cavalry. Unfortunately, bro, it's met with the King, because he's trying to remove this card on the field, because this is a must. But bro, get out of here. Activate the effect, special summon Sting the Poison. Sting the Poison is gonna get a nice search. I'm gonna chain block, get a nice search here, which is super good. But unfortunately, the opponent is now going into crisis. But unfortunately, bro, I'm gonna activate the effect of Sting the Poison, and what this synergy here? Banish the Grand Passian of the Revolution. If this card gets banished, now it gets banished because Retasliating C is on the field. All cards sent to the graveyard is banished, and then now it triggers the effect where it special summons from the banished pile and destroys a card on the opponent's field based on the number of banished insets. Boom. And he's gonna lose 1,000 life points. This is straight up crazy. This played both into our favor while disadvantaging the opponent. This card, like I said, guys, is quite crazy. If you want more of this deck, I have an entire playlist where I play against multiple hand traps, against meta, crazy combos, and the deck profile. Check out the playlist right here, guys.